And welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is a dynamo in the entertainment industry. She's no stranger to the spotlight with years of experience as a singer, songwriter, model, actress, and producer. And she has appeared in feature films such as Give Me the Night, Beverly Hills Cops 2, and 48 Hours, and many others. And she's here to speak about her latest memoir titled The Thrill of It All, reflecting on her career and time spent working with the king of pop, Michael Jackson, on his iconic Thriller music video. So please welcome to the show, Ola Ray. Hola, hola, hola.
¿Cómo estás, Bob? How you doing?
Bien, everything's good, everything's good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Yeah, I know you're out in California now. What part of California do you stay in?
I'm in Valley Village.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
near Burbank.
Yeah. So you've been doing some wonderful things over the years, and I know you're starting your memoir, but give us a little history of yourself. I mean, you started in the entertainment business, working with a number of people in the beginning. Tell us about it.
Right. Yeah, I started working at the age of 15. I was in Japan. We were stationed over there. My stepdad was in the Air Force.
Yeah.
So I started modeling and singing. I was a part of a group called the Puppets. And then I also modeled and did commercials. And yeah, I started at the age of 15. And then from there, once I got back to the United States, I came to LA and I shot the Playboy issue. And then I became a
Uh-huh.
spokesperson for Classy Curl hair
Yeah, I
care
remember
product,
that. I remember that. Yes, yes.
yeah,
But
I had to tour all around, to
uh,
promote that product. And
yeah.
then from there, I just did a lot of commercials like for Milk, IBM, Legs,
Uh-huh.
McDonald's, and then I did the films like you mentioned, 48 Hours. My first video was with George Benson, Give Me the Night. And I did a lot of other films until I got the role of the lifetime working with Michael.
Wow. Yeah. How was that? I mean, what did you do when you found out that hey, we need you to be in Michael Jackson's video, The Thriller?
I was so excited when I went on the interview to meet with John Landis. I didn't know what I was meeting him for. And so as he sat there and explained to me that I'm going to need a girl who could play two roles,
Uh-huh.
and one from the 1950s and another updated girlfriend, a
Uh-huh.
modern day girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then so he explained to me that my boyfriend would become a werewolf and I would be really afraid and I would run away from him and all this. And so as he explained everything to me,
Uh-huh.
he started playing Michael's song, Thriller.
Yeah.
And I looked at him and I said, "Oh my God." I said, "Are you serious?" I said, "Please let me do it." I said, "I will be on my best behavior. I'm the girl for the part. Trust me, I've been around. I know how to work Michael.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure, he's going to probably be a lot nervous, and I'm the girl that could do this."
Yes, yes.
And he said, "Okay, well, I'll call you in about 2 weeks." And after 2 weeks, he called me. He said he had to talk to Michael
But wait, that
about
was a
it and
long two
also let
weeks,
him
right?
know
That was a
that I
long
did the
two
play.
weeks, right?
After 2 weeks, he called me and I just got
Uh-huh.
up on my bed and started jumping and I was so excited. I mean,
Made a lot of phone calls, huh?
well, yeah. Yeah, call my mama. No. Let her know.
That's good. And then you went down and you participated. Did it take a long time to do the video?
We worked together for 2 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Every morning from like 7 or 8 o'clock, they picked me up in the limo. I'd had to go to Jane Fonda's studio where they would put my makeup on. She was shooting her exercise video at the time, and so and then after that, they would take me onto the set, and I would be on the set all day long until like about midnight or so with Michael.
Oh,
two
yeah.
weeks
Wow.
straight. Yeah.
How was it working with Michael? Was he a shy person? I know when I met him, he was shy, but he was a nice person. He was a nice person.
Michael was great. I mean, he wasn't that shy with me. Um, we had so much fun laughing. He was always trying to tell jokes and always playing around, and I don't know. We had a wonderful time
Uh-huh.
together.
And it was very thrillful. The thrill of it all, I tell you. You got to talk about it. So let's talk about your memoir. Speaking of such, the thrill of it
Okay,
all.
well, my memoir, the book is called The Thrill of It All,
Uh-huh.
and it's a memoir about my life. And I begin by talking about my childhood and how I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. I come from a family of nine, and
Wow.
due to alcoholism and domestic violence, my mom ended up taking us away from my dad at an early age. So I guess around maybe I was around 10 or so,
Yeah.
we left and moved to California where she remarried. And then my stepdad, which is his name was James Moore,
Mm-hmm.
he took us to Japan, and that's where I started my career. So I talk about that, and then I go in to talk about me working with Michael. I give a detailed outline as to what happened, like pretty much every day by day.
Yeah.
And then I talk about what happened to me after Thriller and all the pitfalls, that came afterwards. So in the book, I want to, let everybody know that basically if you're going to be in this industry, you have to understand that there might be a day where you might have to go to a party and you might walk in and there might be drugs all over the table. So you have to prepare yourself
Yeah.
mentally to go into a situation like that. No one prepared me, so all everything that I'm talking about in this book was like a firsthand type situation
Yeah.
that I had to figure out, within myself how to deal with. And it's like there might be a time where you might walk in and a producer or a director might tell you, okay, well, in order to get this part, you got to have sex with me.
Whoa.
And so I talk about all these things. I talk about domestic violence, being beaten and being locked in someone's basement, having a car bombing, having a fake drug bust at my house. So it's like for me, I think I have gone through every emotion or every situation that a person can get in.
Yeah.
And basically through the grace of God, I was able to, get out of everything and continue my life.
Yeah.
So it's a book about hope, and letting people know that if I have gone through all this, all these different situations in my life and I have come out of it on the other end, that they can too. And there's a stigma in the entertainment industry where you know it's like you have to use drugs or drink or be a
Yeah.
part of this A-list group. And and that's why we don't have like Whitney with us, and Michael and Prince. It's like they left us too soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like I'm just very grateful to still be standing here to be able to talk about all my experiences and everything that has happened to me. So
I mean, a lot of it was great, but a lot of it was traumatizing too, because you had
it
to
was
go through the
very
good to get to, you had to go through the bad to get to the good. So,
well. It kind of went the other way around for me.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
doing great.
uh,
I was doing great. I was, working, doing great, and then, Hollywood got to me, so I was doing the good.
yeah, yeah.
So, and then, I don't know, God, I feel like, He had me go through all these experiences so I can, explain it and tell everyone else in
You
my
could
book
help
right
other
now.
people. Yes, yes. So,
Yeah,
this book sort of therapeutic for you, just to put it out, put the
it
pen to
was.
the paper, and say, hey, let's put it all out there, let people know, and maybe it can help them with their lives.
Right. It was very therapeutic. It was like 5 years in the making. And this last year, it's like when I really sat down and focused on it and I had to rewrite, because I wanted to make sure that I said exactly what I wanted to say. And I wanted to also like encourage people if they're going through any problems in their life, like with domestic
Hmm.
violence or drugs or suicide or whatever, that, these are the things that I've done. And so, yeah, it was very therapeutic, and, I cried a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, but
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah. Ola, how did
it's
you come up with
it
the name? How did you mix the name in with all that's happening in the book?
Right. It's like the thrill of it all. It's like the thrill, the highs and the lows, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
It's just the thrill of everything that has happened so far with me in my life. And I don't know. I just figured that that was the perfect name for the book.
yeah, yeah. Where can we get the book? Is it on all
Oh,
platforms?
yes, it's on all platforms. It's on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Google Play. I mean, you name it, ebook, it's out there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, I'll be looking to pick up a copy, and perhaps when you're in town, you can sign it for us.
Oh, of course. And you're in New York, right?
I'm in New York. Yes.
Yes, I will be in New York, October, I think 20th, 28th, 29th, and 30th at a convention out there called Chiller Theater. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is Sandra Trim DaCosta going to be with you?
I don't know. I hope so. So I will be there. Actually, I will be there for that event, but then I plan on staying in New York until like November 8th. So
Okay. So we
I
got to meet
hope
up. Maybe we can break some
love
bread.
to see. I'm sorry.
So we got to meet up. Maybe we can break some bread.
That sounds like a plan.
All right. Sounds good. Give us a website where we can go to get all of your information.
Okay, so the website is still, it's in progress,
Right.
but it's going to be olaray.com.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll have it running in within the next 2 weeks. And
Okay.
then I have the PYT for my Instagram,
Uh huh.
Ola Ray PYT, and then Ola Ray PYT also for
Oh,
TikTok. And
that's
then I have
beautiful.
two other pages on Facebook. A like page, it's a picture of me and Michael.
Uh huh.
And then I have another picture of me from, it's just a headshot from my days back in Playboy.
Yeah.
So I have two of those on Facebook.
Yeah. That. Wait a minute. I saw that. Wait a minute. The. Ah. I scanned across it. Oh, here's the Playboy magazine, the June issue, right?
Yes.
Playmate of the month. Woo!
Right, I talk about in the book,
Yeah.
um, all the fun times that I had at the Playboy Mansion,
Uh,
at the parties.
I'm sure
So,
it's in the book. Don't tell us anymore. We got to pick up that book.
yes, I'm not.
Beautiful. Great. Listen, nice talking to you. You're always welcome to come back and share more. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. It was my pleasure.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. And I'll see you when you come to New York.
Sounds like a
All
plan.
right. Ola Ray, the thrill of it all. It's out there. It's on all platforms. So make sure you pick up that copy right there. She's a writer, actress, model, author, and now she has that new book. So make sure you get it. Now I'm going to pick up a copy, and she said she's going to sign it for me. We'll take a quick break right here. I've got more open coming up next.